This is perfect. So welcome to episode 1. Thank you for tuning in. Usually I would only record videos when I'm feeling good, when I'm looking good and everything's right and I've got like high vibe, high energy. But today, I was like, instead of waiting for that, let's just record it real, exactly how you are, because I'm not pretending to be some perfect version of a human being that's gotten everything figured out and my health is all good. That's not the point of this. The whole point of this is for you to walk this journey with me as I heal physically, detox physically, as I heal mentally and emotionally. And I'm not gonna pretend that I've got it all figured out. I've got plenty of things that I need to heal from, and that's the beauty of this. It's like, I feel too many people are putting out this image that they've got it all figured out when I haven't come across a single person ever in my whole life that has gotten their life figured out. Everyone seems to be going through stuff, and I want to capture this raw and literally as it's happening. Like if I'm feeling shit, I'm going to post about that. If I'm feeling great and I'm looking good, I'm going to also capture that as well, so you can see the full ride. And I'm all in. I'm committed to this healing, this lifestyle, and this is my form of service. I want to capture my journey and share that with people, with you, so that you may be inspired too, or you may not be so afraid to try something that is crazy. Because at the end of the day, that's why I'm doing this, because I know a lot of the things out there seem like, where do I start? There's just so much to do. But it's like taking that first step. It's once you take that first step, like once you jump into the cold water, it's not that bad anymore. It's the anticipation and the anxiety that's like, oh, where do I start? Someone says this, but the whole thing is just start, and then you'll figure out the rest. Like no one's journey is linear. We're all up, down, backwards, forwards. We're all a mess, but we're all in it together and we're all healing. So today in episode 1, I really want to sort of catch you up onto where I am right now in my life and in my journey. So then we can, over the course of the next few episodes and seasons, we can walk this path together, and I can share some amazing things. Because I'm always, one thing that I admire about myself is that I'm always open to changing my mind, or to admitting that I was wrong, and to saying, okay, I know that I was all in on the vegan thing, but for me now, that's not right for me. And whatever it is, that's just an example. Yes, I want to catch you up. So right now, of all days, like my life today is like, it just feels like a mess. Like I don't know what I'm doing in life. I have no direction. I feel lonely. My physical health feels a bit out of my hands. I've got a shoulder injury, so I haven't been able to train for the last week, and training's one of my medicines. Like I love just to train hard, do body weight stuff, lift weights, sprint, and I've had to take it easy for the last like over a week now. I haven't been able to push myself or do anything. Here in Adelaide, I've been getting a lot of allergies and hay fever, and that's something that I've been working with my entire life to heal from. And it gets frustrating because like I do all these things. I do the enemas, I eat clean, I do fasting, I sleep well, I block EMFs, I'm always grounded and always in the sun, and I'm swimming in the ocean every day, but I still have these problems. And then sometimes I'm like, what's the point of any of this? Sometimes I get to this point where I'm like, I try so hard, I do so much things, I'm doing everything right. How come I still have allergies that just knock me out? And for the last 4 years, I said, I don't want to take any pharmaceuticals. Like, they're bad. I'm not doing that anymore. And like, to be honest, I'm not gonna pretend to be perfect. Last week, like my allergies were so bad that I started taking antihistamines because I just couldn't. I'm like, man, my sinus is just issue. I can't breathe through my nose. I'm like, I'd rather take one little antihistamine than have to mouth breathe all day, and then when my sinus gets congested, then that leads to that can lead to infection and all this stuff. So for now, like I'll tell you, I haven't gotten that figured out, but there are a few things which I will share over the course that I have found for myself. Like if I avoid too much fermented foods, too much chocolate, unfortunately, because I love cacao, but I noticed for me that's a bit of a histamine trigger. And yeah, I'm about to do another liver flush coming up soon, so very excited about that. I feel like the liver actually being the filter of the body, that's like a big part of it. And then like emotionally myself, like I don't, for quite a long time, I won't share too deep on that today, but for quite a while now, like I've been blocked off with my emotions. Like I haven't been able to just cry, and I haven't been able to love and just be like that open. Like I have a lot of like walls up to keep things in the shallows and the surface level. And like at the moment, like I've been working for a long time to slowly, just gently let them go and realize that like I'm safe, and this is all part of the process. Like we put up these layers and barriers around us to protect ourselves when we're younger, because like things happen, and we need to put these up so we can protect that like inner child. And like now I'm at the stage where it's like I want to let them go, because I feel that I'm strong enough, and I want to feel the full existence of life. So emotionally, just working on letting those walls down and be open. Mentally, like I don't know if you've been following my Instagram or following a bit of my journey before, you would have seen that I do share about my mental struggles, just the constant overthinking, planning, like trying to control. Like I could be at the most beautiful place in the world, but I'm still in my mind thinking, oh, what can I do to make this better? What am I going to do next? And yeah, that's just been something. Like the mind always, like it's always taking me and saying, you got to be doing something, you got to be improving and self-progressing. And yeah, so I do a few things for that at the moment. Like I find that kirtan meditation helps a lot. It's just like singing and switching off. If I can just practice a bit of Zen, actually. Zen's something I've been doing as well, where I just dedicate, like I'm doing this one task, whether it's like washing the dishes or folding the clothes, and I'm going to do it wholeheartedly to the best of my ability. I'm going to be fully present in it and do it like just the best I can, 100%. And that's been good too. And then like the next step onwards from that is serving other people and serving God, the Creator, and just coming. Every action is like, no, I'm not doing this to make myself better. Taking the focus away from myself and how I can be like better, and how can I be, and putting the focus out there and saying, what can I do? What can I give in the situation that's going to serve God and creation and humanity and each other the best? So that's why I'm shifting my focus away from here and more from here, even from the heart. Yeah. So yeah, just to sum it up, we'll be going through physical detox and just the practices that I do, and just sharing any new things I try, just making it more like fun and showing you what happens and talking about it, so it's not like some scary thing. And then going deeper later on into the mental and emotional side of things. And literally, like, it's very, very free flowing, this show. It's going to be literally what I'm feeling at the time, with like a brief structure. But yeah, I trust that the journey is going to take me there, and I can just share from my experience, not from what I've learned or what I've read in books. I'm not going to share very much from that. I'm going to share mainly from my personal experience, and because I feel that's so much more powerful. The world is dominated at the moment from school. We're reading textbooks and we just vomit and regurgitate the information so we can get an A+ in the exam. But like, how does that serve us in life? It doesn't serve us very well. We're pretty much graded on our ability to remember things, program my mind and then regurgitate that information. And it's an old way. The new way is to experience it yourself, understand it deeply from actually walking that path. Someone can climb the mountain, or not. No, someone can stand at the bottom of the mountain, and then people can walk down and say, "Hey, it's beautiful at the top. There's lots of trees," and the person can have an image. But until they climb the mountain themselves, you can't trust them. Like, you can only trust someone that's walked the path. And I tell you, like, I'm walking the path 100%. No way. I'll wrap this up here. Much love, and yeah, looking forward to seeing where this takes us.